Y'all don't be believing my trailer breakdowns. Didn't I tell y'all Unique was going to snap his Slim Jim into a rock? Well, of course, we're going to break down episode 1, season 3, Power Book 3. But then we've also got some other things we're going to talk about tonight that go beyond Power. I heard y'all like BMF. Well, guess what? It's coming back real soon. I heard y'all like Godfather of Harlem. That's been renewed. And we got to talk about that too. Ladies and gentlemen, it all starts the Lamont Tyson Life Gains podcast. Life Gains on TikTok. Life Gain on YouTube. This show starts right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
Well, hot damn, y'all in the building. You in here with the all knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful. Fuck it. Just damn all everything. Sexy as hell. Host of this channel, Lamont Tyson. And joining me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know her as the Hammer, is Moochella with Moochie Reviews. What's up, Mooch?
Ew, what's up, y'all? Hey, Lamont.
Moochie, you ready to start? You ready to start doing your hand clap when you know skins is smacking?
Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it. Look, I have an own segment to talk about that on my channel. So yes, I'm ready. I got the hands lotioned up to do all the clapping.
Well, before you get to clapping, we got some male action. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the sexiest voice in all of YouTube. The hardest working man in all of YouTube. Folks, it's the boy. It's the brother. Brandon Keith Avery from Just My Views. What's up, B. Avery?
What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello, hello.
I just want to quit. Every time you get up here, I want to quit my damn channel. You come up here with that voice sounding like the hand of God speaking. I just want to quit my channel.
That's unnecessary, sir. That's unnecessary. I'm learning from you, man. How you doing, Moochie?
I am fine. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
We hanging tough. So Moochie and everybody watching us, we're thankful to have you here. Post your super chats. Post your streamelements.com/Lamont Tyson/tips. We will read those super chats at the end because we've got a pretty loaded show. I know we've got some competing thoughts going on for the first segment, which will be the Power Review. And before we get into it, be sure to download the podcast. Be sure to follow me on TikTok. Be sure to follow me on YouTube. And all my guests here, Moochie and B. Avery, they both put out great things on their channels. Wonderful content. Their links in the description. Make sure you follow them as well. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Let's jump into this thing. Oh boy, Moochie, we'll start from the beginning. Can we start from the beginning?
We sure can. Let's.
I threw a joke when I did this review with B. Avery. He ain't catch it.
Really?
Yes, I threw a joke.
What happened?
I said this man was over here eating that Lala Anthony. And B. Avery ain't catch what the joke was. He over here eating them Honey Nut Cheerios, looking dangerous as hell. I mean, if you're gonna look like a villain that eats cereal, this is damn the way you're supposed to look. Moochie, I'm a pivot to you first. How did you like the way they introduced Unique's brother? Because he looks crazy as fuck.
I love the introduction. Don't want my lips to get soggy. Don't want my lips to get soggy. I was like, you know he not playing with a full deck. He is institutionalized, yo. He is not playing.
It's only 45 cards in his deck, Moochie.
Look, the elevator ain't going all the way to the top.
Yeah, and what lets you know that is because he's eating a horrible ass cereal. Nobody eat no damn Honey Nut Cheerios. I know I don't. Why
I
eating
know
that shit?
Omar did. Those is
Oh.
Omar's favorite too.
Oh, Lord.
If anybody
Oh,
watched
man.
The Wire, they know me and Miss K covered it. Omar like his honey nut Cheerios.
B Avery, is there anything else you wanted to say about this brother and the way he was introduced that was striking to you or caught your fancy?
Just like Unique said, he's built, he's pretty swole, he's been doing his pull-ups and push-ups and whatever else. And while he was locked up, I really feel like he's gonna hurt somebody. And I can't wait to see it, but I'm also scared at the same time. Yeah, he's they're setting him up pretty nice. I love it actually so far.
Okay. Let me do a quick sound check. Moochie, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
B Avery, how am I sounding now?
Okay, it may be better. I did something over here too. My bad.
Okay, crowd, can y'all hear me clearly? I know my voice disappears when B Avery comes. Hell, I almost lose my voice when he pop up here because my voice is intimidated of his presence. But in any event, we're gonna rock this thing regardless. There's no fear. Here's the next issue, and I'll give it to you first, B Avery. Rock done got her story clear with her brothers. She got the story clear with Detective Howard. How did you like the way they set all this up for Crown Camacho to take the blame?
Thought it was perfect, man. It wasn't checkers, it was chess. I don't know how they did it. They may have already had that up their sleeve just in case. Practice it before. I wouldn't be surprised if later on in the season it was revealed that they had this planned, or hey, just in case, let's have a fail safe. If this happens, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that. I would really like to see that, but she did a good job of portraying it as well, like, to the cops, because they was drilling her. They weren't any amateurs, but she was sitting there confident, like, look, man, this is the third time I've told you this, and they're doing that on purpose too. That's what they do. Every chance they get is try to, hey, let's see where the holes are. And she stood firm, because if she would have said what she had to say and kind of like looked away or put her head down or something like that, it would have been a dead giveaway. But no, she sold it quite well, and it seemed like it paid off.
Damn right. That's a woman I wouldn't want to be trying to have a committed relationship with. That's for damn sure.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming through to this stage tonight, my road dog, my sis. I've only been on her channel one time, which is pathetic. I've got to fix that. But there's a legitimate reason why I've only been on her channel one time, y'all. This was the same woman who thinks that the fucking dragons from Game of Thrones can beat the king of the monsters, which is Godzilla. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you her face.
You know
this
what?
Is Miss K, ladies and gentlemen. This is Miss K.
What's up, everybody? Lamont, don't try to use that as an excuse as to why you haven't been on my channel, because you just found that out last week. Don't even try it. This man is unbelievable, guys.
Yes.
Funny.
I can be very unbelievable, just like Unique snapping his Slim Jim in the rock. I can be just that unbelievable. Damn right, I can be just that unbelievable. But Miss Kayla, let me swing you in after we get Moochie in there. Moochie, how did you like the way Rock set up this lie? And take it from me, I've been grilled by the police. I've been grilled by car insurance people, and they will sit there and ask you the same damn question 5,900 different ways, trying to see if they can catch you up in something. It's like, dude, don't y'all got another playbook? Floor is yours, Moochie. You're on mute, Moochie.
I asked her that question 3 different ways, and 3 different ways she gave the right answer. Because that's how they try to trip you up. So I thought she did a good job, but I still feel like that was all in cahoots with Detective Howard. Because look how he came in and just put the cherry on top with it.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty, been dirty.
Well, Miss K, I'm gonna pass the baton to you, and I'm already not liking where this conversation is going because you done got people in the comments section talking about the dragons can beat Godzilla, and that's just not true. But
You should have brought it
but Miss K, there's going to be another subject that we're going to cover tonight that I already know B. Avery is not rolling with me. I know you ain't rolling with me. It's just going to be a matter of if the hammer is
Stand
rolling
alone,
with
baby.
me or not.
Okay,
Go-
all right.
Go-
I'm listening.
Go ahead,
I'm all
Miss K.
ears.
Golly, go ahead. Talk about rocking this line. Daggone, Miss K. Go ahead.
You talking about the lie?
Yes, the lie. Did you like the
Listen.
setup?
I loved it. I love how they everybody played their part and it just kind of came together well. And I thought that it was smart that even though I felt like Marvin should have went to the hospital, clearly he didn't. I mean, he's okay. But I guess because the bullet went straight through, that kind of gave them a more of a reason why he shouldn't have. But I kind of feel like it worked out well because then they would have had to get 3 stories together. And I'm not sure Marvin would have held it down as good as everybody else. I mean, there was kind of a little bit of a trip up even with Lulu because you had what's his name? Detective Howard saying, Crown, he's pretty smart. I wasn't putting nothing past him. He probably was a part of the whole, Baisley set up in Jamaica, Jamaica projects. But, and then you had Lulu saying, I ain't never heard of that, dude being involved in drugs. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But for Rock, I liked how she kind of bossed up on him. Like, listen now, I done told y'all 3 different times. It's about to be the last time. Like, we're not going to keep doing this. So I liked it.
Literally, anytime I've been in these situations, that's kind of what you got to do after they're going to ask you the same thing 5 different ways. Or just quit talking to them. You literally got to treat them like children.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Because they just going to keep sitting there trying to figure out new ways to ask you the same damn question over and over and over again when you're going to have to give them the same answer. To the point you just like, you know what? I'm 86 in this conversation.
Right.
I'm talking to y'all no more. I done told you the same thing over and over again. I'm done. And so now, Miss K, you come in at the perfect moment. And I know we saving comments to the end, but I do have to shout out, where is it?
Oh, gosh. Please don't tell me it's no Godzilla crap. See, get up out of here, Killmonger.
Killmonger 313. Obviously, he's from Detroit. What's up? Detroit in the building. I knew Detroit was going to have my back. Godzilla would tear them dragons. He sure would. Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Right,
he would eat them like they lizard stew. Sure would tear them apart.
Right.
Now we coming
because they don't fly mad hot. You're right. We're gonna leave it alone. Go ahead. We're gonna talk about Raising Kanan. Go ahead. Killmonger, mind your business, brother. Mind your business, because we trying to talk about Raising Kanan over here. Go ahead, Lamont.
Killmonger. She thinks she's talking about them doggone on this. Okay. Killmonger. Godzilla just whipped Superman ass. I'll leave it at that. Okay. We know what the deal is. He just beat up Superman.
Yeah.
But Miss K, swinging to you. How did you like that my character, damn it? This is where me and B. Avery about to part ways, and I don't want to part ways with B. Avery.
Yeah, man.
What is it?
How did you like how they treated my character, Detective Burke? Like, did the captain need to go this hard on her in the beginning because she has legitimate truths? Tell me about her, Miss K, and this situation with the captain. The captain was so poignant, Miss K. He said her mama was a drunk.
I was like, why are we going there? But I kind of understood it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Because I think he brought up the mom because it was just like, you must be going through something that I think I remember because when you was a kid, your mom, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he was bringing it up because it reminded him like something's wrong with her because she keeps on like doing stuff that we tell her not to do. She's kind of screwing up the career. Maybe she's going through some trauma. You know what I mean? But I just thought it was, at first I was thinking to myself, like, why the heck is he bringing up her mom? Even more so when she walked away. And she said, just for the record, my mom did the best that she could. I'm just like, you could have left that out of it, boo. Like, we didn't need to hear that part.
I think he did it because he was trying to show her that he actually cared about her.
Right.
And wasn't just trying to throw her in the gutter under the bus. You know, like, look, we're close here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know your mama. We was cool. We used to have sandwiches on the playground type thing.
More. I mean, I could see what you're saying.
It looked like he kind of gave her a cheap shot.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was more towards that. Like I think the conversation was brought up to let the audience know that he go way back with the father and things like that, but to also let her know, like, you know, I'm kind of thinking you know, you're not really stable, so I'm gonna have to let you go.
Did she deserve to get reprimanded like that though? Because she did just kick the door in screaming.
I think she deserved every bit of it, and not just because I don't like her, but because people kept look at Lamont because people kept telling her, stop, mind your freaking business. She wouldn't even one thing I can't stand about these cops, Lamont, I don't know why you would think that I'm gonna side with you. You know I always come at these freaking cops. You know it. I don't you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, when it's me and Miss K, she's a totally different woman, okay? I don't know why she's showing out for the crew tonight. Her ass was here on time tonight. Y'all know when it's just me and her, she never get here on time. She get here on TBS time. But tonight, she want to act. Go ahead, Miss K. Go ahead. Lamont,
you know I don't be caring about these cops when they start acting crazy. She would listen when they start doing stuff, right? That's off the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got to get what's coming to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we were talking last night on my live. We were talking about how she definitely was a good cop. She figured everything out, but he was not under investigation, and that's the main thing that everybody kept telling her. Howard is not under investigation. Hold all your stuff, girl. Hold everything that you have, and then wait till the right time.
Oh,
thank you.
See. So you came to my side, and Moochie about to come to my side, just like that. Go ahead, jump on in there. I can always count on a hammer. You know,
Bert pissed me off though because she was too resilient. Where you got proof, but you don't got all your facts together.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have confirmation. This is all speculation. And you trying to take this man's job from him? A decorated detective? That's not happening. She messed up. That's not happening. Right. So it's just like you I mean, come on. She even everybody telling her to back off.
Even her little girlfriend.
And you leaving too many breadcrumbs too.
Be Avery, I'm gonna pivot to you, and then we got a very special guest who's probably been backstage listening to me talking about how Godzilla would whip them stupid dragons' asses.
I'm tired of you.
Before we go there, Be Avery, the floor is yours. Go ahead, finish nailing the coffin in my Detective Burt character.
Let me mute myself. I'm getting tired of you.
Yeah, man. I love it. It was funny to me. You know, she wild for kicking the door in like that, screaming. But I like the way the captain was, you know, getting on that ass. You know, just like, what are you doing, Bert? This is like you said, Moochie. Like, Howard's not under investigation. You're wasting resources. You know, the time and energy that you put into your own partner, you could be out doing this other stuff, and you're clearly not because you're screaming. You know, in the hospital. That was just such a horrible idea. like there was no finessing at all, no strategy, just he's the devil. But I think she deserved it all, and Burke sucks.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm thinking about it. Like I'm the dragons in the show can fly, Godzilla can't. So I just thought about that as well. It'll be an interesting contest. We got a computer simulation or something. I want to see how this is gonna play out because they can fly and they're pretty agile. You know, I saw Godzilla -1 earlier today, and you know he's strong, but you know he kind of doing this move right here when they can do flips and
They could
stuff.
circle you and just like
Yeah.
torch him like flame on.
Yeah. So
And see,
Or
I try to
When he gonna tilt his head back and blow the fire at the dragon? Because
right,
I know
I'm glad I
Godzilla got
came
fire
out,
too.
right. But
But,
his fire
you know,
can only go do too much.
Exactly. And
See,
if
Lamont?
the dragon blow fire at the same time, it's just like
That's
you know
it,
that.
fast.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna be
tried
I'll make
to
breath
talk
and
about
fire.
Raising Canaan only, Lamont, but you just want to keep on talking about some daggone freaking lizard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, backstage, we
Oh,
can continue
gosh.
this discussion another day. Coming on to this stage to talk about Detective Burke and probably hurt my feelings again. A person we have anointed as my cousin who's about to hurt my feelings.
Khaleesi.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
our resident singer, Lex the Targaryen.
Chikaris.
Hello, everybody. It's a wonderful day when you just backstage and you watch the whole cast flip on Lamont. I love it. I love it. Ricas Diorna, I love it. I'm glad everybody else has come to the conclusion that Godzilla ain't gonna do shiitake.
Yeah, except for two people in the chat. And Lamont gonna find their things and highlight it.
Yeah.
Send it in the
more
super
than
chat
two
if you want
people.
him to find it, just so you know. Hey.
It was more than two people. Thank
Drop
you
the
very much.
binoculars.
And B. Avery,
What's up?
Superman could fly, and Godzilla just whipped his butt.
Really?
Superman is a human.
Well, King Kong boxed him down.
Bow.
Or her. Mm-hmm.
Or them.
Oh gosh.
Okay, this is a Raising Canaan conversation. Lex the Targaryen, what do you think about the way this captain treated Detective Burke? I mean, just soulless. Talked about the girl mama. Talked about the girl mama was a drunk. And then talked about he worked with her daddy, who obviously he ain't do a good job because his ass is in a retirement community. Let me know something.
Baptiste baptized her. He told her last season, that's why they call me Captain Baptiste, and she kept playing. He the definition of F around and find out. She found out. She don't have no sympathy. Like he told you, sit down. You so thirsty to be like, it's like that one person in class is all the way at the end of the class and you ain't collect homework. Like you're a bird. You are an attention-seeking bird, and now your brains are leaking on the side of the Crown Vic.
Oh, no.
Man.
Bravo. I was tired.
I ain't mad at that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a long night for me.
She kept mouthing off.
It's going to be a long night in here for me.
I noticed something. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed it. And it could have just been like me. Like, I love when powers connect to each other, right? So, like, we watched when he shot Burke, right? Did you notice how he was like, you wouldn't shut up, you wouldn't shut up? The first thing I thought about was when Kanan killed Juke and he was like, stupid, you wouldn't watch him out. It's just little things.
That was the same way, yo.
Like, that's a trait from his dad. Like, but we didn't know his dad at the time, but just even the look in his eyes, and I went back and watched the scene.
Yep. Somebody brought that up last night or on one of the comments. I was like, okay, that's nice to see a trait of his dad. I mean, we got to see it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Lex, you've come in at the right time because the next thing we're going to talk about, it's going to start with you. And I want to talk about my man Saul, the Luigi-eating Italian, went to talk to Stefano, who's always making people buy his damn fish, man. Can you get a better place to wash your money? Don't nobody want your stupid ass fish. Every time somebody come in there, they got to buy your fish. So he's telling Saul, he's upset that Saul went after Rock, and he's telling Saul to pack his bags and go to New Jersey. That's down where you live at. Maybe you can sing him a song since you like Godzilla, since you like them damn dragons so much. Why don't you go sing him a damn song?
You see it? This whole situation. I the fish thing actually cracks me up every time because he basically he kind of like the Godfather, like I'm finna cuss you out and you finna spend bread on this fish. And those are expensive fish. Like that's what makes it funny. So it's like helping watch the thing, but I don't know. I love the chemistry, but yeah, his days are numbered. It's about to be a wrap for him.
For who?
Number.
That
Sal?
one. Yeah.
Oh, I want to say not Stefano. They It better not be
No. He still got cabs to drive.
Saul is done. Like he was me and Lex's one of our preseason predictions to die. Saul was one of our preseason. So far, one of our preseason predictions doesn't happen so quick, which was Detective Burke. We both said she was going to die, but we didn't expect her to die this early. Like nobody's seen it coming. Episode 1, nobody.
I thought episode 5.
Not at all.
5 episodes before you come back.
Yeah.
Like, I won.
Right.
I liked it though. To the point.
Nobody saw that coming. I believe we were all surprised with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But once they was in the car and they was meeting up, I already knew it was a wrap.
Once he showed up there, I knew that.
I thought she was going to try to kill him.
Do y'all think Howard's going to get caught?
If she left a note, if she left a note or told somebody I'm going to meet him, going to meet up with him, he going to have to answer that question.
I think they're going to think she turned her water off.
No, that's what it looked like. I
think they're gonna go with that.
That's what he
erratic when she came in there.
Yeah, everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. She lost everything. She was suspended. Her girlfriend broke up with her. This and the IAD called her out. They making her look like somebody that like to play with the little kitties. And then so it does make sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But did she talk to somebody is the question before she left.
That's the question. Because she didn't say nothing to her at that table. When her and the girlfriend was sitting there was nothing said.
Or what if
so I want to know if they were still living together because she just broke up with her. So.
Could you imagine if it's a voicemail like this or like a she left a message like, I know that I messed up, I'm sorry. After she got the call from Howard, I know I messed up, I'm sorry, I'm gonna prove everything to you, I promise. That's the message. If it's a message, that's what I'm trying to say.
If it's a message.
Did voicemail exist back then?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
On the old answer machine.
Yeah, I'm about to say
people got an answer machine. Look, they'll be like, hi, leave a number at the beep.
Yep.
Sure did. Let's see here. B. Avery, Saul, Stefano. What's going on with this storyline? What did it do for you in this first episode?
Yeah, it just kind of I like how it just showed how Sal or how high or low he is on the totem pole. Because when he was first introduced, it seemed like he was a top dog. Like nobody could get to him. Everybody loved and respect him. But now he just looking like, oh gosh, don't hurt me. I'm sorry, master. But I like it though. It just it shows that there's much more to the story and their organization that we may find out. I know Stefano came last season, but just seeing him in episode 1 was just so much power and authority. Mr. Fishman over here, I'm like, damn, does he report to anybody or who is the people at his level?
He's probably the boss of bosses.
Yes, everybody reports to somebody. Everybody, including the president of the United States, reports to somebody.
And I'm looking forward to seeing who reports to who, basically. And this right here just kind of expands the universe or expands this part of the show, and I'm looking forward to it because I forgot about him. I was, oh yeah, he was in this. So,
and shout out to Tony Danza. I'm older than everybody on this screen except for Moochie. So me and Moochie remember him back in the '80s when he was on that show. What was not the taxi show? Not the taxi show.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
You think I don't remember that? You like a year older than me.
Right.
He was on Taxi too.
Well, I don't remember that. Hell,
I loved Who's the Boss. Are you kidding me?
I like Taxi. He was on Taxi
Who's
too.
The Boss.
Taxi felt so boring to me, but I did watch it.
So Moochie, what do you think about Saul? Saul and and Stefano. What do you think we're going?
Well, Stefano gotta get in that behind because he already told him, "Come here and do it clean." It was messy.
Clean.
It's messy. Now the block is hot. Now we gonna have to lay low and not get money for a while. So now you gonna really have to pay me. Of course you gonna leave with buying a fish. You damn right.
Great.
Everybody though.
So you done made the block hot in Queens. in Howard Beach, and
Didn't
now
he
you want to get an attitude. So yeah, you buying the biggest fish in this motherfucker.
If you had to guess,
didn't he make somebody buy a tank last time?
He made Saul. Yeah, he made Saul by the tank.
It was all right when he was kissing his butt earlier. Yes, doll, I buy a tank. Give me the biggest tank in here. Yeah, you buy a big ass fish to put in there too.
Listen, guys, you never know, right? Let me tell you something. That could be a strategy that he's using. That in case he's ever under investigation, he could say, because they could be like, so why was Sal here? This and that and third. He could show a receipt like he came here to buy fish.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because this dude seemed like he might be, he's smart. Like, so every time somebody have a meeting with him, they can never say, oh, he's using his fish shop to conduct, illegal activity or this business for his, his illegal, his criminal enterprise or whatever. So you never know. Maybe we'll find out one of these days why this man always making people buy fish.
Hey, for all we know, he could be hiding his drugs in the damn fish. That's for all we know. You never know. We'll see. We'll see where they go with that one. Now I'm gonna go to one of the people that the women really love on this show. And one of the men that the women really love has broken y'all's hearts. But we're going to get to that and all the things I think is going to happen with that later on. First, right now we want to talk about Lulu, and he was at Bulletproof Records, which is no longer named Bulletproof Records. It is Shot the Fuck Up Records now, because that's what they came there and did. And B. Avery, you get the first crack at this one. What was you thinking when you saw just how devastated Lou was, how broken down he was, almost like his dream of music is giving up?
He was just looking for someone to blame it on, and of course that's Rock. I don't think that relationship is ever gonna rekindle itself, and he lost his girl there too, which I was always still on the fence on, like, if he actually cared about her or not. Like if he really did, I don't know. But yeah, he's not dealing with Rock anymore at all, or the game. I think he wants to be out. I think he's gonna have a nervous breakdown as well, to be honest with you.
Wow. What do you got to say about that, Lex the Targaryen? Lulu's one of your men too. What do you think?
First of all, let's give credit where credit is due. Malcolm May's facial expressions, his overall, he came out season. It's just the whole episode. Like, I was obsessed, like down to like little lip quivers and his eye tearing. Like, he is playing the hell out of Lou. Like, God, I was so like, he did his thing, obviously season 1 and season 2, but it was something about this episode that just had me like, damn, Lou, like, okay, I see you, brother man. But anyway, yeah, he going through some. I could honestly see, like, what if Lou was like the tragedy that actually really snapped and then like 13 Reasons to Self? I would not be surprised if they take it somewhere like that and then it just make them hate Rock even more, because he wanted to be alive. I felt him like, you get shot in your shoulder and now it's, oh, I don't want to play no more.
Right.
I ain't want to do it. And it's, I own you. Like, what? Rock is a nut. Rock is really a nut. And it's just like, damn, I really felt bad for him this episode. He really going through it. But I respect the fact that regardless of what Lou could be, like, he ain't no liar. He looks Kanan in the eyes. Your mother said it, and I did it. He ain't just put it on Rock, and I did it. Looked them straight in the eye. And I, like, respect Lou and Marv, because Marvin is almost like the father that he never had. Be trying to get them together. And obviously, look, like, it's like both sides of the father. Like, you got a dumbass dad, and then you got like the mature dad.
Yeah, I think it's more for him. He's more like a older brother, probably.
Yeah, I was about to say, because Lou was a lot younger, so it's kind of like when you're like them parents that's like 25, like you got a 25-year-old and then you randomly have a kid. kid, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel bad for Lou, honestly, because it's just like, you don't want to do it. And like, if you like a real big sister and you honestly love your family, like your brother want to get out, you gonna let him get out.
Right.
Like, I feel bad for him. He really going through it. I mean, Zisa had to go because she was a bird, but that was his bird. So
right.
About his healing process.
And, you know, they love a little chicken every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Chicken, turkey, whatever.
Beans, greens, potatoes.
Moochie, floor is yours, man. These women, y'all, I don't know what.
I you know what? I'm worried about Lulu, y'all, because he's spiraling out of control. He's spiraling out of control, and I don't want him to mess this up because he's so not only one crime scene, it's 2 crime scenes in there. So I know that I'm hoping we never hear about this Crown situation again, because they'll probably just think some mobsters took him off the board, and Lulu, everything will be swept under the rug. But now that he's saying one thing and Rock is saying the other that you pointed out, we don't know. Yeah. And he's so mad at Rock. Do you think he'll flip on her? I hope not, because then she's gonna put a nail in his coffin. I hope not.
Well, Mooch, we got to see the aftermath of how he feel when the truth really sinks into him that Rock been lying to them about Kanan's father the whole time. I don't think it's sunk into him yet. Like, I think
he don't even know yet, because he don't know. He didn't say anything to him.
Only Marvin know. Lulu don't know yet.
That's what I'm saying. When it finally sinks in, that might tip him over the edge. Not to mention Rock is a snitch.
Can you imagine though, if, let's just say, for some freak of the odd reason, like however it happens, it's like, I don't want you visiting me in here. Can you imagine if Lou go down and Lou was actually in jail, and around the time of like modern power now, like he would get out or something? Like, can you imagine? There's a lot that they could do with that, because all they said was nobody could claim Kanan. They didn't say where these people were or knocked off.
We don't know if
sad for his parents. You know, all he wanted was to be free, and like,
oh, well,
we don't know for sure if both of them are gone. Yeah,
we don't know if Rock was gone technically, because when he said, "I gotta see my mother," like, let's just say something happened, like everybody around her, like she watched both her brothers die, whatever the case may be, lose her empire. What if Rock snapped and she like in a cuckoo house, or she in like a building or something like that? You still can't claim him because she can't come out, or she may not be like in her right mind. Like, Rock can still be alive. We don't know nothing.
Exactly.
I doubt that they're gonna take it the same way with like because you know, people pull from their real life to do stuff. I don't think they're gonna take it the same way like his natural mom, like they did in Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think they're gonna be able to do that because he was 9 when that happened. So we passed that phase.
But no, I'm just saying, like, incorporating it with, like, let's just say Rock gets set up and burned in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that parallel. I don't think they would do that again.
What you got, Miss K, on Lulu and his saga in this episode?
Yeah, I always feel for Lulu because, you know, he's going through something and he let it be known. He put in his work, you know, and when you put your work in and you want to move on, you should be able to have the freedom to move on. And she didn't give him that. And you got to feel what he's saying. Like, so when she want to leave, she could leave. But when I say I'm ready to go, she tell me she own me. Like, first of all, that should never come from a family member telling you something like that. If anything, it should be them saying, I want you to elevate, or I give you my blessing. Let me give you a few racks so you could go on your little journey or whatever you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I just don't like how she dealt with him. But I'm afraid now, like, you know, like Moochie was saying, because I feel like he over here drinking. You heard Marvin say, yo, that liquor got you really talking a lot, right? And it's like, I understand that what he's saying, this is his truth, you know? But he never used to talk like that. Now he's drinking and he's going on a binge. I'm afraid he is going to start slip. You know, he might slip up and say something, or he might not give a crap and he's just going to say what he want to say regardless. I don't know. I'm scared. Dang. But I feel I do like the last scene between him and what's the little boy name? Kanan. And how, you know, he said, like you were saying, Lex, that he did own up to the fact that he was the one that deleted D-Wiz.
D-Wiz.
And, you know, Kanan said you could, you know, you didn't have to listen to her or whatever. But I kind of like finally for Kanan to have some type of accountability and say, you know what, I could have said no also. You know what I'm saying? So I like that little moment because I just kind of feel like Kanan never takes accountability. But while we're here together, you and me, meaning with the uncle and the nephew, I'm being real with you, meaning when I'm saying I'm talking about Lulu, I'm being real with you, you know, so Kanan realized that. And I think that's probably the reason why he said, you know what? Yeah, I could have probably said no as well, which he probably couldn't have because he's 15.
No.
But anyway,
he couldn't.
Whatever.
He could have said no, but he would still had to do it.
Exactly.
Like, no means yes.
You could say, exactly. You could say no all you want.
But
Get out there. Get out there and shoot your daddy.
Oh my God.
I mean, well, you see what it ain't hard to tell why this man is so messed up as an adult.
Yeah.
You shot your daddy. Your mom is a piece of shit, even though she's the hottest thing in the block. She's a piece of crap. She controlling one of your brothers. Then your other brother had beef with your favorite cousin, which is Juke, even though they look like they turned that thing around, which brings me to the next part of this thing. And I'll start with you Moochie. How did you like the way the story between Uncle Marv and Juke went down? So much so to the point he found a box that they left that had all these memorabilia for Juke. There was going to be a ceremony for the mom. He was going to go, made Juke cry. Juke said, to hell with the ceremony. I don't need to be at some church where these people practice poke stuff in my holes to say I need a light penis. She said, no, I ain't going to that. Stayed home, and he went to the ceremony. Mooch, tell me about this storyline.
I thought we seeing Marvin mature a lot in this episode.
Right.
He was stepping up so much. I feel like he's the second MVP of this episode because he put Kanan in his place, and he also became a nurturing father. And
he did.
Still went the second step, saying, even though me and your mother didn't see eye to eye, I know she loved you. And it was just good. It was just good and so mature the way he handled it. Even with Rock, he was just like, how you keep this secret so long? So he was just all out to me, like excellent this episode.
Love it.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Which also makes me scary for what could happen to him too.
Yep.
Like
Exactly.
That makes me very, very nervous. Since B. Avery's gone for just a brief minute, we'll swing to you, Ms. K. Talk to me about Marvin and Juke's storyline, in particular Marvin, and how you felt about what they're doing with his character.
Yeah, I love his character arc. Like, you know, we kind of saw like a goofball, and you know, we always know that he's always about the family,
right?
But they never gave him any kind of like responsibility because he's supposed to be this goofball, blah blah blah. But like, just the fact that he's coming around and he's even having the courage to do, like, you know, touch in unfamiliar territory. Like, you saw how uncomfortable he was with trying to hug his daughter because that's not what they do, you know. Right. But he said, I'm gonna just do it because this is what my heart is telling me to do, and I'm just gonna go on and do it. And his daughter just went, you know, you see how she's just like she felt comfortable, like this is what we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks so natural. And it's a sad moment, but I also like the fact that he offered his daughter, like, I'll go with you to support you. But at the same time, when she didn't go, he went anyway, because at the end of the day, you know, he loved that girl, Kenya. You know what I'm saying? I know that they didn't see eye to eye anymore. They broke up, this and that, but that's still the mother of his only child. They had something, you know, they fell out because she done went her way and did him dirty. Word on the street, you know, screwed the whole Knicks crew and everything. And then you had that. But I was enjoying it. And I just want to say one more thing. I am afraid for him in this whole thing. I love him and Juke getting together like this. But also, I just don't think that Marvin will ever like change. You see how what's her name? What is her name, y'all? Rock. You see how she's saying, "Oh, it's not worth it. I want to be out the game." I don't think Marvin's ever gonna go that route. I think he's as long, especially as long as his sister's in the game. I feel like he's there because remember he's the older brother, and he's still no matter what, even though he's like the second in line, if he is that, he's always gonna be on protective mode. And as far as somebody trying to put out a hit on little brother, I don't think Marvin's going for that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't either. And B. Avery, will swing back to you. What were your thoughts on the breakthrough of Marvin's character and Juke? And are you feeling like we feeling that this could mean that he's going to die this season? And my prediction is he will die at the hands of Unique Brother. And that will activate Jukebox to becoming the Jukebox that we seen in the regular Power. What do you think?
Well, before I address that, I just want to say, Miss K, I do agree with you. As far as I don't think Marvin will ever be out the game.
Nope.
I think he's there to stay. But besides that, this storyline is the best in the show. It is my favorite, my absolute favorite. I mean, my goodness gracious, what a turnaround, a 180, because he was a horrible father in season 1. I mean, destroyed our sentimental values, choked her out, called her all types of names, just was crap. Now he was better than Kenya because she just left, but he was crap. But I love Haley Kilgore. I know I said this with you, Lamont. I want to tell y'all, man, her acting in that scene where he was, going through the box, like, hey, they're having this thing at this church. And if you want to go, I'll go with you. She was looking down, and then she looked up at him. It was just like perfect timing, and she really felt loved and cared about in that moment, a true Kodak moment. This one too, here that you have on the screen. But yeah, man, this is the best storyline in the show to me. It's my favorite so far. It started becoming that, I think, in season 2 when they was in the car. And, he was trying to be a better father, but like kept tripping over himself, foot in the mouth type thing. So yeah, I love this relationship that they're developing right here. As far as Unique's brother, Ronnie, killing Marvin, damn, I did not think about that. I don't want to think about it because now that you put it up there, put it in my mind, I can see that happening. And that definitely will be, a launching point for Juke to go off the deep end, into the person nobody really liked in the original show. I hope that doesn't happen, man. I want Marvin to I don't know. I don't want him to die. I like him. So
I like him too. Now we'll toss it to Lex. Lex, you've heard everything that they've had to say about Marvin and the questions I have. The only thing I want to add to this is, if he dies, could this also be a launching point for Lulu to say F you Rock and really legitimately be from underneath her mental control?
Honestly, on Lulu's end, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I don't know how that's gonna happen, first off, but we love Marvin. Marvin is a fan favorite, so therefore they gonna rip him from us. It's gonna happen. Just like, in Power, Tasha gonna have to go. Somebody has to go to turn that person into a savage. You know what I'm saying? Her mother already done got shot up. I don't know. I think it's gonna be past Marvin dying. I think it's gonna be the mannerism. However Marvin go out, I honestly think it's gonna be bad and it's gonna be traumatic. And it's gonna be
better not do us like that.
Like, I honestly think that they are. I'm talking about like Ricky type heartbreak. Like, however, like I could honestly on some Rock, I'm not doing this no more. Like, where he finally step away from her, and then let's just say he step outside and it's a shootout and he get hit right after. Something tragic is going to happen to Marvin. If it is not this season, it is going to be very early next season. I could see it happening.
That would be dumb.
I could see Lulu crashing out and just keep getting more depressed and more depressed and more depressed. You know what I'm saying? I remember Rock told us last season that Marvin, was on drugs and he was talking like when the cops came because he was so belligerent out of it and on that stuff. But I'm assuming all that started going downhill after Kenya left and stuff like that. So what's the correlation? Like, we don't know what's gonna happen, but I could see Lulu sinking, but Marvin is not gonna make it, and it's gonna upset me. But I see it.
And I didn't mean to say that while you've been talking. I'm just thinking about him going so soon. I just feel like that would just be a stupid move. Like, no disrespect to the writers, they're doing an awesome job, but I just feel like that would be a dumb move to do this season or next season. Like, it's just too soon.
I don't
like
think
if you think about the power, if you think about the Power universe, right? Like, let's talk about not the Power universe. Let's talk about the first one. When you think about like the main characters, they made it to the last season, if not the season before that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your main characters got to have kind of like a longer run than most of these folks. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's kind of crazy to say everybody keeps with these death predictions for Marvin. It's just kind of like, really? Y'all think that it's gonna go that quick? If it does, I'm gonna be shocked. But anyway, go ahead, Mooch.
I do feel like he's gonna get an infection though.
Yeah, somebody said that.
I think he's gonna get a bad infection. I said that on my recap. I think he's gonna get a bad infection because he has not seen a doctor. He can't go in there right now with a pow wound because it's not gonna get. They're gonna call the popo and he gonna have some explaining to do. And they already know things is kind of hot. So he don't want to be in connection with Baisley. So it is what it is. He's gonna have to He's gonna have to keep his. He's gonna have to keep his composure with this, and we know he's gonna stand 10 toes down with it. But I do feel like he's gonna be questioned and things like that. So I hope they don't catch him slipping, like if he get an infection and have to go to the hospital. But I don't want him to go this soon. It's too soon.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You muted, bro.
Oh, you muted, Lamont.
Here's a nut, since y'all don't want Marvin to go. Here's another death prediction I gave. Fame might die.
Oh, yeah.
And Fame dying could be the catalyst for what eventually is going to be Kanan's son, who becomes Sean. So would you guys consider Famous the immediate cast, or he's just a side being in the cast? How do you feel?
Wait. How does Famous dying launch Sean's son Kanan's son Sean being born?
The name.
Sean. Kanan's famous name is Sean.
Famous real name is Sean. And Kanan's son's name was Sean.
It's Sean.
Okay.
You remember Sean that looked like Dwayne Wade in the original Power?
Right.
Yeah, I see Kanan. I mean, I see Famous as one of the next to go, to be honest. Not in this season per se, but definitely like down the line, even next season, I would say. Like, I don't see him on the right path.
I don't think he's gonna die.
He is gonna die.
I think they're just gonna go separate ways by the end of
really.
No, I think they're just gonna go separate ways. I don't not like they're beefing. That he just gonna live and continue to do his thing over here, and Kanan or Juke, they're gonna do their thing over here. I just feel like he's gonna make it. Like, I could be wrong, but I just don't see him dying.
But what if he get caught and never come out of jail and he never see him again and always think about him
and that's why he named his son. And that's why
he take the rap from him or something, or he help him go on the lam. Because he know Famous not like that. Because remember, they was like, Famous not about this life. And maybe he feel guilty for trying to like pressure him. Like, maybe like he's the one person that ever snitched, or maybe not snitched, got into a situation because like how much Kanan loved him, he let it slide and always think about him and feel, I don't know. But maybe he won't die. I could see him dying. Like, I got 8 out of 10 eggs on him dying, but they're going to get separated some sort of way. But I think it's still going to be love there. Or like, what if Kanan the one I got to take him out?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go from this episode. There was a key word to me, and they was calling him a fiend.
A fiend, yo.
Look, he gonna be a fiend. He should have been a microphone fiend, but he gonna be a crack fiend. All right,
overdose.
And I think he gonna be using the supplies.
It's gonna go left because they already talking about he's a fiend. He don't trust him with product, and I already see that he might be dipping in the the Chris act.
I said that last night that I think that was a foreshadow.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be dipping in the Chris act.
He gonna get that
because that's what they getting it in.
Hit that pipe too hard.
Well,
that's even a smaller chance than him dying. That's just me though.
Yeah, that'd be
Wait a minute,
bad,
didn't he? I may be tripping. Didn't he kill somebody last season?
Yes, in the hallway.
I just remember that. I'm tripping. Okay,
he sure did.
Crazy.
He sure did, and that's when he was like, I ain't about this life. He ain't about that life. So we got two more things we got to cover, and this one right here is one Moochie been chopping at the bits, and one I've been waiting because we have someone out there, Monique Nicole, who's watching this show. She tends to fight with Lex the Targaryen over Unique Joey Badass. And she was on the show the other day with me, and she was like, I would love to just fight Lex for him. However, the one thing I do not want to see a love scene with Rock and Unique. She is not getting the draws, is what Monique Nicole said. And I said, Monique Nicole, my
surprises.
He's gonna get the draws. So, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta start with Moochie on this one first. Let's take a look at the way he saw her scrambling some meat and then decided to give her his meat.
Scrambling some meat.
Some metaphor, ladies and gentlemen. You see a woman scrambling meat with a broke arm, a gimp. She don't really want the meat she cooking. She want what you can pack in her. Here we go.
I'm gonna miss you out here, right?
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be all right. You should see you the best part of the game.
Lamont, give it a Tarot Destroyer real quick.
The who?
Tarot Destroyer.
Who's that?
Some bot that's up in here going crazy.
Oh. Yeah, he got to go.
Okay.
Got to go, got to go, got to go.
Let me handle this business real quick with the
goodbye.
Eating by cannibals is crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, got rid of.
I got a question I got to ask all y'all too. I can't wait, but keep going.
All right, Moochie, I'm gonna ask you this first, Moochie.
What you gonna ask me?
Well, I have so much to say about this as I give you the question. So, number one, ladies and gentlemen, Rock just proved that if a woman twat is throbbing hard enough.
Oh my God.
If it's throbbing hard enough. Okay,
you said the what? You said the what?
If that woman's twat is throbbing hard enough, it don't matter what the hell kind of condition she's in, she gonna give up them panties raw. This bitch is a gimp. Her arm is hurting. And he grabbed her arm, pulled her pants down, and then shoved it in her with no condom. For all we know, Kanan might have a little brother. Floor is yours, Moochie.
Look, she done with one sling in the arm.
Don't let these women try to tell y'all don't want to have no sex.
With one sling in the arm, she done turned it around and tooted it. She done tooted it to get the skins.
Moochie, she on disability. And still snapping in his Slim Jim.
That's working down there. All she had to do was turn it around and toot it up. And that's just what she did. Turn it around and toot it up. Toot.
Okay. So your arm can be broke, but you still got them other things that work.
I mean, if your arm was broken, I mean, come on, y'all. If y'all freaking leg was broken, my guys, y'all know y'all still be up in there like limping in it.
Y'all look, the third leg
limping. Yeah, limping with one.
Okay. Look, the third leg still works.
I can just tell you this right now. I can lose feeling to my whole damn body, but if that one part can still
exactly. You be like, girl, get up on this thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is your playground.
Oh man, be Avery, jump on in this thing before I get in trouble.
Yeah, man, your intro commentary was more graphic than the scene itself. You know, that's funny. I mean, goodness, he broke it down. But I am happy that this. Well, first of all, Unique is a cheater. Okay, he got the baby mama
True,
back.
true.
Yeah, about that. Oh my
True.
God, you know,
True.
she all scared. He leaving her at the crib with the brother that's super scary eating the cereal, and he over here smashing cheeks with the enemy. Dang near, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
come on,
man.
bro.
He even kissed her and said, "I got a plan." Your
Yeah,
plan was to go fuck Rock. That was the
Right.
plan?
That's how I'm
And-
like.
No, I don't understand why he grabbed the arm like that. Like, out of all the places, you gonna grab the arm? But I mean, apparently she liked it.
B.
But
Avery, Ja Rule taught us that, B. Avery. Pain is pleasure, and pleasure is pain.
I wouldn't know. But I hear you though. I hear you.
What Jay-Z said, pain is pressure, and pressure busts pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Ja
And
Rule
you
said
look like
pain is
I
pleasure.
like the, and you look like the I like it rough type.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Shoot,
But
Lyrics might come back to bite him too.
we all knew this was going to happen. I honestly didn't expect it to happen so soon. But I'm glad it did. Now, when me and Lamont was chopping it up about this, we had a difference in opinion on Miss Rock, and I'm so eager. I was like, I cannot wait for Saturday so I can get y'all's opinion on this.
Okay.
How do y'all feel, or how does Rock actually feel about Unique? You know, other than her, just wanting to have some good sex. Does she just want to get it in, or does she actually like him? But the bigger question is, you have Unique and you have Symphony. Who do y'all feel that Rock will want to be with long term? I chose Symphony. Lamont thinks it's Unique because they live the similar lifestyle. Where y'all at on that? I'm gonna start with you, Moochie.
Good question, B. Avery.
She thought about taking him out last season. So I don't know. He's like a liability. He's not in the game. And look, she's been protected by Unique. He's a knight in shining armor. He let Rock know, look, they coming. I'm not that type where I would tell him where he was. That's not me. But he surely came back to protect her. So I think she already she's being lustful right now for him because of that knight in shining armor thing. That's why she was able to turn it around and toot it up with her arm in a sling. So I'm just saying.
Okay. Miss K, what you think?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Lamont.
You going Lamont or me?
No, Miss K. I was gonna say Miss K, and I know Lex is over there chopping at the bits.
I think that for a long term, I mean it's hard to say, but I would think that she would want to be with Symphony because she really had feelings for him. And I think when it came to Symphony is that Rock was afraid of him because he was a good man and she wasn't used to seeing that. And I think she tried to self-sabotage the situation because she was afraid of that. But I think when it comes to Unique, she just has a mutual respect for him, but at the end of the day, if I need to take you out for personal gain, I will do that. And I don't think she would ever trust Unique at the end of the day. Like when he came through for her, that was for the South Side. That wasn't for her. That was against a mutual enemy. And he always be flirting with Rock. Don't get me, don't get it wrong. But they was warring out there at one point.
Yeah.
They were.
So I just think that if she had to choose for a long-term relationship, it would definitely be Symphony, especially if Symphony just accepted her life. And I think he did try to accept her life.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well said. And that Lex, I remember last time we was here last season, you actually, I think, was the first one to call this out. You was like, hey, I'm a woman. She got that twinkle in her eye. You want some Unique. Bro, yeah, where you at on this?
When the Khaleesi speaks, y'all better realize it's straight from Masterland. I be knowing. I saw it. That little giggle when he was like, Rock, what's up? That's badass. You gonna smile at that man. That is badass. Like, yeah, Rock, get it for all of us. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was so geeked when it happened. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, what? Let me tell you something. The imagery, like this Lex speaking, like hood, the part of this woman had, you got to realize camera angles. It was a Glock and scrambled eggs being panned in on while sis was getting drilled in the kitchen. I'm like, come on, ghetto. What?
Right.
The writing is genius. It's genius.
Unique Chris in the house because she ain't get. She didn't get it in with Symphony in there. They was about to, but they just looked upstairs and stuff and kissed in her. They ain't
But this
get it
is what
in.
I'm saying. But even if you go back, that's why she was eyeing Pernessa in a grocery store like that. Because you're not supposed to like Neek, but you do. That's why I was like, Pernessa kind of looking like, oh God, and she looking like, yeah, I'm that girl, and your dude want me. And I like, he pulled out from the crib. You left your girl and your kid and your crazy brother at home to go slide on rock. It ain't enough planning in the world, boy. This finna be dangerous all season, and I'm here.
Like, Unique, where you going?
I'm here for all of it. Like, this is a mess. This is proof that Rock is just messy.
Unique, where you going?
This is horrible.
You know, Rock and his baby mama don't get along, and on top of that, she let that nigga get in there raw dog.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Let me tell you something. Listen.
She on birth control.
Slid all up in there, raw dog.
I was just like,
he ain't know she was on a period or nothing. Just slide on in there, raw dog.
She let him know it was a go. She let him know it was a go when she turned around and tooted it up.
First of all, she knew what it was when that man grabbed her by the shoulder and she just was a quick little, I'm like, oh yeah, she a demon rocking there about to snatch that man's soul. Yeah. This was beautiful. It's a mess. It's really a horrible decision, and I'm here for all of it. I love it.
Wow.
Okay, what about part 2 though? Long time.
It's more?
No, Symphony or Unique. Who would she pick?
In her perfect world, Symphony is her kin. Okay, but realistically, Neek aligns more. Symphony is a vision that she touched and pushed away. If she wanted Symphony, she really could be with Symphony.
She would have kept him. Yeah.
She alley-ooped it because she don't want. It's not that she don't want nothing good. Sometimes you get afraid and you're gonna go back to normality. Neek is literally her mirror. They done tried to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if she wanted Symphony, she would have been with him. But she can't get a game up. She can't love Symphony and the game. It's too complicated.
I'll give her that.
Facts.
So, I gotta ask, ladies, who would y'all pick?
Who will we choose?
Yeah, yourself. Yes.
You know I want badass. So I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Okay.
I know who Miss K would pick. Yeah. I already know.
Who would I pick?
You picking Symphony?
I would only pick Symphony because he's a better man. I'm more attracted to Unique.
Y'all meant the people and not the actors.
We gotta stop right there.
No, the actors.
The characters.
The characters.
I would have chosen Symphony then. I thought you meant.
Okay.
Miss K, if you're more attracted to Unique, does that mean that your attraction to Symphony is good enough to keep you from wanting to eyeball and peel out of your clothes for another man?
I wouldn't do that regardless. I'll just break up with a dude, but like, no. Especially if I decide to if I'm marrying you, but that's it. I'm yours until you screw up or until death. But I'm not gonna be screwing no other man. Like, that's just not happening. But Symphony is a better man, and I feel like Symphony is handsome, and and all the other stuff that he's been doing, and the way he is, and how smart he is, and how loving and however he was towards Rock, doing all those things would just probably make him look. It would just magnify his looks. I don't even say Joey. Sorry, I'm leaving him out of it. I'm leaving a real person out of it. What is his name? Unique is that's the type of, that's what I'm attracted to. Like the chocolate. Like he's
unique.
He's
sexy. Yes, God.
And me back in the day, that's the dude that I would have went for.
That's right.
But as a grown woman now who wants better for my life and who wants to be happy, I'm choosing, and that doesn't mean I'm settling. That means I'm showing my own worth. I'm choosing Symphony. Because I need a man that's gonna do right by me.
Lamont, who would you choose? I'm joking.
Fuck them light skinned niggas. What'd you say? Excuse me. What'd you say, B. Avery? I'm sorry.
I'm being silly.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, I took the steering wheel for a second. My fault.
Moochie, who you choosing? We want to know.
Symphony is the better choice, but if I wanted to walk on the wild side,
that's 3 X's. Tic-tac-toe, badass win. Get that man for an interview.
You see
No,
what
I
you
chose
made there?
Symphony. I chose Symphony.
My
days of walking. My days
see
of
what
walking
I
on
was
the wild
saying,
side.
Your
are over.
heart was telling you Symphony, but your body was screaming badass. Get that man.
See what I was saying, B. Avery? They proved my point for me, B.
Don't
Avery.
sleep on the skinny boys. They be having some big ones.
Big sis.
I mean, it's got to be big. As skinny as he. I mean, did you see the nigga legs? They look like pencils. Get in there, Joey Badass, and hit some weight, bruh. I saw your legs snapping to that Slim Jim.
Listen, Slim Jim was Jimmy and that shim. Rock was enjoying it.
Y'all making this
throwing
sexy.
it in a little
like,
circle, a slow circle.
Let me just say this real quick. Like you said, B. Avery, the sex scene, thank God they didn't show it, right? But y'all done made the daggone thing come to life with all this nonsense.
Right.
Exactly. That's what we're supposed to do.
Like y'all here talking about the man's schlong and how she done tooted it up and this and that and like
he did toot it up.
I didn't want to think. First of all, toot sound like somebody farted. So let's stop talking about that while we talking about sex. Like,
well, some people get.
He took one down and turned it around.
Some people. Miss K, some people get turned on by that, and some people like when things come out the butthole and fall on top of you, Miss K.
Oh, I don't know about all of that. I wasn't even associating number 2 with that.
Too much.
I was not even associating number 2
Miss K want to go there, you know. Y'all gotta know.
No, don't talk about who want to go where, because I was totally fine with the sex scene because they didn't show it. Y'all don't want to keep on giving visuals and saying all these things, so cut it out.
That's
and
what
every time Moochie keeps saying
mama
toot it, and I've been trying not to say nothing but toot it.
Hey, Mama Avery.
You keep making me think of fart.
Hey, Mama Avery. Hey, Mama Avery.
If I'm gonna say fart, I'm gonna say effing fart.
No, that's not the point. I said you keep,
up in the air.
I said you keep making me think of farts. I didn't say
I wasn't associating
a phenomenal son.
You kept on making me think of it, so now I find
wasn't dropping it low.
She wasn't
dropping it low.
Phenomenal son. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Don't let Miss K fool y'all. Don't let her fool y'all. Don't let her fool y'all.
Nobody.
Let's get on to the last subject that won't have anything to do with sex.
Moochie for the win. Toot it up. Yeah, fart it up. Right on his schlong.
Like I said, Miss K, there are Negroes out there.
Make it smell like eggs since she cooking eggs. Might as well make his penis smell like eggs.
Oh, she didn't even take a bite of the egg.
Not a single bite. And them eggs look delicious too. Us folks hitting the gym, you just wasted a whole lot of protein.
It
we was
wasn't
like, damn,
Rob. She got filled with protein. She
okay.
Oh my God.
Good point.
She got filled with the protein.
Good point.
I can't.
All right, Lex the Targaryen, I'm starting with you on this one. The last subject we're going to cover is obviously the Howard shooting scene. Take a look at this and let's talk about it.
Oh my God.
Let's just say a few things in the ballpark. It still don't add up to shit, Bert.
Maybe not. But what about all the shit you did to cover it up, Malcolm? You had Sam killed. I know it was you. It had to be. And if you did that, who knows what else you could have done? Who knows?
Wow. He shot her so bad, he got the ringing of the clap back in his ear. Whoa. Detective Howard.
And got blown back on him.
It go to you first, Lex. Is he going to be incriminated? Because he's got her blood all over him. He probably got it on his fingernails. He had it on his patent leather coat. He got it on his bald head. Is there going to be any evidence, even the payphone phone call? Is anything going to trace back to Detective Howard?
I think they're gonna start kind of building a case where he's gonna be able to maneuver around it. However, I think this is about the season of him becoming a dirty cop. I think that's the whole purpose of this season, like him being able to get out of stuff and doing stuff that he normally wouldn't, to protect the secret, because ultimately that's protecting his son. Because yeah, Howard was doing stuff kind of like yoking people up and stuff like that, but he was still on the law side. Like he's straddling the fence because he has to. At this point, you know what I'm saying? He realized he a father, and honestly, like he doing dirty stuff, but I respect it. The moment he put 2 and 2 together, he ain't took his eye off Kanan yet. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, especially with everything going on, like it's just gonna be a story of him, you know, turning towards the bad side and whatever the case may be. But on another note, I just peeped what she said. She's super dumb and she deserved to get shot. He didn't even have Sam killed. That was Mauve. So
Yeah, she was
exactly. You sitting there chatting and pity patting and just she don't even get a rest in peace. Good for your dumb ass. I'm happy.
I'm not. But
Biggity
anyway,
bye.
Go ahead, Miss K. You ought to be ashamed. You know what? You're not invited to my Saturday night showdowns no more.
I'm gonna show up.
No, I ain't gonna give you no link.
I gotta
Go
wait.
ahead.
I was just about to tell you. I gotta wait to get the link. I'm gonna show up.
And if somebody give you that link, I'm gonna forbid them to. Damn it! I'm gonna send Godzilla to their house, and I know who would give you the link too.
First of all, look at me. First of all, why are you picking on me? What in the world did I do that you gonna take me out the daggone
Somebody
show?
said Bishop would be so proud. I'm tired of the chat.
That's why I don't fool
Yo,
around with
that's
them
what
to
I
the
was
very
gonna
end.
say. That's what I was gonna say. Like he was giving me Q vibes. Like I don't know if y'all. He even sounds like Q. I was like, why is he? That's why last night I said I was like, yo, are y'all not so excited that Omar Epps is in this show? Like I just freaking love it.
100%.
He gave me, I give you. He gave me the undercover vibe when he was when he was Jay Reed.
Yeah,
when he was Jay Reed, that's the vibes he gave me. He didn't give me KQ. He didn't give me that. He gave me Jay Reed when he was down and dirty with all of it.
He gave me Q because of the sound of his voice. Like he's an older man, and he still was able to sound youthful again. Like when he was saying, like, I forgot the last thing you showed, and he was like basically saying, like, let's just say that's what it is, you know, whatever he said, right? And I was just like, why do I hear him from being Q? So anyway, but I just love the whole point is Omar Epps, like he's just amazing. I'm just so excited that 50 Cent got all of these brilliant actors on here. Okay, so bye Burke. Let me get back to the point. Goodbye Burke. Now I wasn't excited to see her get blown away like that. I'm not gonna lie. But
it was shocking.
I'm not mad. Yeah, I'm not mad, but I was just like, ooh, like that was kind of bit brutal, especially up close and personal and things like that. But
point blank is what they call it, Miss K. Point.
I know.
Like
I know, but I think when you say up close and personal, it sounds more, you know, it just sounds worse.
It like I said, I don't think there's not anybody that was watching that wasn't surprised she died in the first episode. But like you said, Miss K, when he came to get in the car, what the like? I'm thinking to myself, this was when I did have to kind of say, Bert, what the hell are you thinking?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like they showed her with her little toy gun, her little 380, and I'm thinking to myself, Bert, why are you hiding it to the? What good is that gonna do?
I would have let a ninja know, like, bro.
She had one
I got right here. Let's not try nothing because I got it right. I got it on me.
We would have met at the 7-Eleven.
I got it on me.
She should have had it right there in a little console between her and that seat. Like, bruh, don't come in here.
Nah, she wouldn't have been able to get to it. She should have.
That's why I said she should have just had it in her hand.
She should have had it ready to go where it was locked and loaded, where she could be like. But he was too quick with it, and he was so smooth because she never coming. She never saw it coming.
If she would have had it in her hand, the trigger finger over the trigger, letting him know, like, bro, don't try nothing because I already don't trust you. I'm here. Don't try nothing. Yes. I got it. And that's that, because I already got mine drawn first. So here we go.
I think she felt that confident that he was not going to do something like that to her. She thought she really had him where, you know what, we're going to smooth this out and he's going to turn himself in and I'm going to be the hero. No.
Oh. In traditional Karen thinking, of course.
Yes.
Seasoned veteran cop Negro. You was never pulling up on one. That's crazy.
What you got on this, B. Avery? Now, let me ask you this, B. I got to give you a little bit more, little oomph, you and Moochie. Do you see a situation where her carpet munching girlfriend, Adina, and the dad going to get together and kind of be like the white Avengers of Burke or something to, solve this case.
Of course, all the way. Even though they was severely frustrated with her, and I was laughing at the way her dad yelled at her, "Get this to your thick effing skull. You're not the one under investigation," or whatever. No, you're the one, not Howard. So yeah, the White Avengers or the daddy, sibling, girlfriend Avengers, they're gonna come through and ruffle some feathers, shake some cages. But even going back to the scene, man, like, damn, Burke, you're like really asking for it. Like, I mean, textbook definition of poking the bear. I mean, that was just idiotic. You're just gonna meet somebody in a random street alley, middle of the night. I know all your deep, dark secrets, and I'm gonna expose you. All right, see you at the office tomorrow. Like, what did you expect? I mean, that was pretty crazy. I forgot who said it. Maybe it was you, Lex. I don't know if Howard is going to go down to the dark side and just turn dirty. It's possible. I didn't see that. You saying that, or whoever said it, I can't remember. That's the first thing. That's the first time that crossed my mind. I hope that doesn't happen because I still kind of like Howard. I mean, and he did kill Burke. I didn't want. Even though I despise her, I didn't necessarily want to see her go out that way either.
Thank you.
I kind of a little petty and wanted her to suffer a little bit more. I mean, to get her head blown off, that's just like, damn. And then in episode 1 as well, I was enjoying seeing her get, thrown through the ringer, and now that's over. But yeah, she's an idiot.
I enjoyed that too. I'm sorry, like getting her dad yelling at, "Don't yell at me, Dad!" Or freaking
she played herself.
Captain Chocolate was like, "No, I don't want to hear another thing. Shut up. Or none of your nonsense. Just zip it." I loved it.
All right,
I didn't feel sorry for her, Lamont. I'm sorry.
I don't feel sorry for her either. I feel like she was doing too much.
She was
doing too much, and then she wanted to act like she had it all together, and you don't even have all the pieces really connected. You have most of them connected, but not all of them, because you was already off with Sam. So everybody's like, you messed up because everybody trying to look out for Kanan. And you basically, you messed with the golden child. You was already want the first season. That's the prince. So she wasn't even supposed to mess with him. Everybody was telling her she's doing all of that. I wonder if this gonna come back that she was looking through them files. Because remember, she was looking through those files and stuff like that. And keep in mind, her father is a decorated police officer. I was looking for the picture that I had with all the plaques on the wall. So he already got the call that she was doing too much.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. All right, y'all. You heard it. It is time for us to read these super chats, and then we have one more subject we're going to cover because this is Black movie news, Black entertainment news, and more. So let me go ahead and read off some of the super chats real quick and shout the people out. DeMarcus Vaughn is up here like 20 times. Brother, I appreciate you. Super sticker for $3. Then he gives me a $5 super chat. He says, Q got the juice now and turned into Jay Reed with the quickness to protect Kanan. Sure did. Oh God, somebody said, I shouldn't even read this shit, Miss K. This will make y'all happy.
Oh, what?
Steve sent in money.
Go on, Steve. Gra. Come on, light skin.
Now, Steve.
Go ahead, brother.
All of a sudden, I forgot to read, ladies and gentlemen. Next. Then we got
Thank you.
Richard Tompkins said, I appreciate you, Steve. Good looking out. Burke's downfall was falling to see the other side of everything, or else she would have thought everything out and tried to form a plan. That was a downfall for her. Because she ran in there guns a-blazing, bucket naked with no plan. Nobody liked Burke on the force at all. Nobody liked her. And then Richard comes back with another one. He says, I buy his fish just so I can have something to eat for later. You don't necessarily have to keep it. Stefano don't care what you do with it. Hey man, I wouldn't eat that nigga fish.
Oh baby, those are exotic fish.
Yeah,
I know. You talking about eating it?
Fish. You will die. Those are
that'd
like
be
the
like-
expensive ones.
Yeah, that'd be like eating Nemo or something. Who wants to eat Finding Nemo? I don't want to eat the clownfish. Then we got Steve again. He says they took out Scarface. Nobody is safe. That's a good point.
But I also said that they took him out in the end because he said that during the time of when we were talking about Marvin. And so I said that's my point. Like they took him out in the end. So yeah.
Yep. Gemini Don, who's a regular, comes through with the file. He says the irony with famous, everyone from jukebox to dude who sold famous the weed, they know he's a junkie. Yet Kanan don't recognize he's a junkie.
He in denial. He was digging through his book bag last season. That's how he found the daddy test. In the words of, he was looking to see if his boy had something to smoke on. Kanan is he's in denial. It's not that he gonna make excuses because they so close.
Yep.
I think he's gonna be ordered to take him out.
Didn't I say that? I said that.
Yeah, and then and this is, I think I did a theory video on this last year or a prediction saying that he's gonna be ordered, but he's not gonna be able to do it, and Juke will probably do it.
You know what I said? He keep getting close to Juke. She might take him out just because of that.
And I thought I brought that up.
Too fresh with his hands.
Yep.
That's what I said last year.
Because she kept on trying to warn him, like, yo, he keeps touching on me, and Kanan kind of brushed it off, like, that's
and now you throwing that he might be a fiend into the mix too.
Yeah.
Well, he got that look, but anyway. Gemini Don come back with $5. Says Rock was multitasking with that sling in one arm while giving Unique that cookie. Sure was. Make it seem like her arm won't never messed up.
Indeed.
Steve comes back, said she can ride me while I have two broke legs.
Sir.
And we'll even say two broke arms too, Steve. I'll throw you in there, buddy. You in the game.
So y'all just want an ambulance? What is happening in the chat?
Seems painful.
Right.
I'm not saying nothing.
Non-ambulatory SEX. DeMarcus Vaughn says
trash.
Unique and Rock scene was awkward and trash. Okay. One man's opinion.
I thought it was
a
like
whole lot of other
tasteful.
folks win. And let's see here. Steve Moochie for the win.
Oh yeah, that was earlier.
Yeah.
She don't look. Miss K don't like that.
Let me see. All these females had a light-skinned brother. Steve
all the females.
All of us voted for Bate Chocolate. El Husho your mouth.
But he's speaking for the light-skinned brothers. Give him some love too, you know?
Yeah. I like Chris.
We got some handsome light-skinned guys, okay?
That's right.
Even though chocolate is my preference.
I do like a little caramel
every now and then. Cousin, we like the tapestries.
I do like a little caramel every now and then.
Yes, Steve, don't worry. Folks do like light-skinned, green eyes tapestries around here, so don't even sweat that, my brother. He says, great show. Love the ladies on the panel. Moochie got Miss K for the link 100%. Of course she does.
Hashtag loyalty. Hashtag loyalty.
And then Steve came back again. My brother Steve, I appreciate you, man. You're getting
Steve,
pampered for my son. Howard was working with Unique in season 1. Remember that, y'all?
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. But he ain't going to work with him now because if you remember, Steve, Howard was looking at baby mama like, girl, that chocolate looking like something I want to drink. And tried to touch her, and she slapped his hand away. Just like pow-yow. Okay, like his hand was a damn mosquito. So we'll see. Then last one from Steve. The girl from Force, Scarface.
Oh, is that who he talking about?
Oh, you talking about Liliana?
Yeah, he was talking about Liliana.
Yeah, Lily.
Yeah, she went too soon.
Yeah. She went too soon.
Okay. Yeah, they dropped the ball.
They messed up with that one.
I gotta let my man B. Avery get out of here. So B. Avery, we enjoyed you. Use the man. Please tell the people what they can look forward to on your channel. His link is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Show the man some love and support his channel.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me. I'll try my best to be here next week. Had a lot of fun engaging with you, Lamont, ladies, everybody in the chat. But yeah, just my opinion reviews. Subscribe, follow on social media. I reviewed the Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy and Tracy Ellis Ross on Amazon Prime, so check it out. Also, Godzilla -1 was the best Godzilla movie I've ever saw. Have a reaction for that as well. And going live tomorrow too. So subscribe and tune in for that as well.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you say Godzilla was the best movie you ever seen?
I said it was the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen.
You ain't
Best
say nothing about
Godzilla
no
movie.
dragon.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about the dragon. We're gonna have to have a debate about that.
The kind of Godzilla, but that is so formidable that he can beat any flying 3-headed lizard that's got wings looking like a damn broke ass pterodactyl.
I don't know. It was some planes flying around in -1, and he was having some trouble. I ain't gonna spoil the movie.
No. Don't hush that man. Preach, brother Avery. Preach.
Be Avery.
Yeah, man. It's an interesting debate. Like real talk. Somebody needs to break that down. Like all the facts and stuff.
We should do it. We should do it. Black Nerd.
We should definitely do it. I should sit down and have a video, talk to Miss K, talk to Lex, and then make a video about their powers, their attributes, and then mash them up.
I want to get on this too. Sure.
Yeah.
But it was fun, y'all. I had a blast.
And we appreciate you, my brother. Get you some good rest, brother.
Have a good night. Peace out.
Later.
All right, ladies. The last thing I got for y'all tonight, just want to give a program announcement about some stuff that's going to happen. BMF, ladies and gentlemen, this show right here will be back March the 1st. So they just basically, when this power is gone off and then took 2 weeks, we roll right back into season 3 of BMF. So get ready for that, because you know we're going to be reviewing that. And it seems like that show gets better and better every season. So we got that. One other big show that's coming back that is really, really good, and dare I say better than Power. Of course, you know it, Miss K. Godfather of Harlem has been renewed for season 4. One of my favorite shows. How can I say this? It's a little bit more rich than Power. There just ain't no other way around it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss K. If I'm lying, I'm flying, right?
Yeah. And you ain't flying right now, so.
I ain't grew no wings. I ain't start blowing no fire out my breath. So y'all, you gotta take my word for that. Comes on the what's MGM network. So maybe that's why it's not doing the numbers that we would like to see it do. And so the last subject we need to cover, ladies and gentlemen, Lord, I hope y'all remember this, boy. I'm sure y'all do. Somebody has come out with accusations against Puffy. Now, they haven't given us no receipts other than their reenactments of what happened. Let me put this boy face on the screen.
Columbus.
This comes to us from our good friends over at Hollywood Unlocked. Columbus Short shares an alleged story about how Diddy tried him. He dropped a video, folks, and I'm going to let y'all hear the video. Here we go.
Gosh.
I'm snitching. I'm snitching in the kitchen. Diddy. Gotta tell on him. He tried it on me, so I know it's true. I was married, my ex-wife. I got a phone call in the middle of the night, about 2:30 in the morning. It was my wife says, pick up the phone. It was an unknown number. Pick up the phone. What bitch is calling you? Who's calling you? Picked up the phone. I was Diddy. And he said, hey man, we didn't see what the BET Awards. What you doing? I'm like, I'm in bed with my wife. He said, I'm at the Beverly Hills Hilton, the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, what's up? I said, who over there? He said, just me.
Ciao. That was hilarious.
That man ain't been right since he stomped the yard.
Dag, yo.
Right?
I have so many questions. Let me read you. For those of you that forgot about Columbus Keith Short and what he's done, remember this man was a choreographer for Britney Spears. He's best known for his role in Stomp the Yard, Cadillac Records, Armored, The Losers, and he had a big stint on the show Scandal from ABC. Now he's not married anymore. And there were some rumors about why he's not married that stem kind of in line with what he's speaking of with Diddy. Now, all I'm going to say is he exudes the kind of swag of someone, and I'm going to just show you the swag here. Here's a swag picture, okay? Here's another swag picture, okay? And here's another swag picture. He exudes the type of thing that might have made Diddy think, you can come get these chocolate cookies. But having said that, I will give this to Miss K first because I know she loves these subjects. Do you think there's any... Well, you know what, Miss K? Let me ask it to you like this. If this really happened, why is he coming out now saying this? Why ain't he trying to sue? So, like, what's the point in him coming out saying this now?
Yeah. So first, I'll address that. Like, I just want to... All right, no, I'm going to address this first. I think with a lot of people, when they have something happen to them, they're afraid to say it, right? But when someone else comes out and tells, then they have the courage. That kind of gives them courage to tell as well. When it comes to him, though, I just don't believe it. Like, I just don't believe. I don't know. Like, I really liked him at one point, but even looking at him right now, it's just like, bro, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? In high school, you was the man, homie. But it's like, what in the world is going on with him? Like, he's giving me Orlando, what's his name? Orlando Jones.
Orlando
vibe.
Brown.
Is it Brown? Is it Jones or Brown? Yeah, Orlando Brown. I don't know. I don't know. Something's I can't even speak. Something's wrong.
So, Miss K, you say he just wants some attention, is what you saying?
Yeah, talking about I'm snitching in the kitchen. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke.
It's not.
All right.
It's not. So that's why I asked you what was the point. You know what I'm saying? Like it just. Anyway.
I think a lot of, unfortunately, now with social media, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Unfortunately, now in this day and age with social media, I think a lot of people be jumping on the bandwagon. So, like, let's say if R. Kelly, for example, really did something to 10 or 17 girls, right? You got 50 girls coming forward that's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they want attention or they want clout or they just jumping on the bandwagon. So, like, I really feel like nowadays that's what's going on. Like, a lot of people, you can probably really shave, if you really found out the truth, you can really probably shave it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
100%. Because with that strength in numbers comes a lot of accusations that ain't nothing really happened. You know, sometimes cats gets to paying money and they just, want stuff to just go away, and paying the money is the quickest way to just make it. Even if you know good and damn well you ain't done nothing wrong. You know, with that person, with that particular person, you just like, I just need to go away.
Yeah.
Lex the Targaryen, how do you feel about Columbus Short? Looking rather short with them high waters.
He had some incidences before where he hit the media for beating his wife or some other, like his cheese done been slid off his cracker.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I'll
you don't
never look at cheese nips the same ever again.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's not, I'm not gonna say I don't believe him because he could be a victim. However, I'm gonna just say he's not reputable.
Right.
So he come with some receipts, then we could talk about that. But it just seemed so drama. It's, you know what it's giving? Remember Soulja Boy? Like, it's giving such, like, it's so dramatized. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Sir, did he call you in the middle of the night whispering? Your wife talking about something? Who that? First of all, you taking the phone, who calling? Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems a bit stretched.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
It's a bit of a reach.
It's giving remember me.
Yeah, it's definitely giving pick me. Like, I'm important too. Hollywood cast me, but I could be wrong. He could be a victim.
And I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. It's like, because that's what I was, especially with the whole, I'm telling, men don't talk like that. Oh, let me shut up.
Yeah.
Moochie, I'm gonna show you a real victim in all this stuff, Moochie. Here's the real victim.
Oh
That's the
my
real damn victim right there.
Oh, it
He-
looked like his tail is getting, hit with the dragon.
No,
He
Like the
definitely
ice dragon
is a
done hit him.
victim.
No.
He's a
Moochie,
victim
Look like
of
the ice
identity
dragon
theft.
done hit
You don't
him.
know if you want to be
Moochie.
an alligator. You don't know if
Moochie.
you want to pray for wings to be a dragon. He don't know if he need Eucerin because his skin dry. He don't know if he has a
Moochie.
purpose in life.
That
Yeah, he a victim.
that is how he powers up to let out his flames when his tail
I
like
don't know.
when you
It
see
might
that
be
tail
a
light up,
flames from where? His
you
little
better get out.
mouthpiece?
You better get out of Dodge, Moochie. So let me show you. Let me show you if it was gonna be some man-on-man action. I'm gonna show you the person that be taking it. It be this thing right here. That's who's gonna be taking it. Okay, not giving it. But anyway, I digress. Moochie.
Oh my goodness.
What do you got to say
Disrespect
about
with
Orlando
Rohan is
Shore?
crazy.
Columbus Short.
Oh, oops.
I feel like with him, he the last time he came out was when Twitch basically had his demise, and he was saying something about that. So I don't think the elevator's going all the way to the top. I think there's some substance things going on there, because he just seemed like he looking for attention. They already dragged him on social media with this.
Yeah, they killing him.
That
They already
honestly,
dragged him.
Killing him.
that picture don't even look like him to me. I wouldn't even know if it was him if you didn't say nothing.
They
Miss
already
K,
dragging
when
him
I
on
saw
social
that,
media.
When I saw that, I was like, "Who's that?
Right.
Like who the hell is that?"
It's kind of sad.
And it's a couple of men that stepped forward now, and they looking for videotapes.
Oh,
I'll leave that there.
With Diddy?
Yes. Remember
But guys-
we had them last.
But guys, do y'all remember who the first person that
when
been trying
Jamie
to-
Foxx is back in the hospital?
Oh wow! Do y'all remember the first person who was trying to put him on blast and people was trying to shut her up?
Aubrey?
Who? Kim
And
Ford?
years ago, Wendy Williams.
Yup.
She's been trying.
That's
to
how
put
she
him on
got
blast.
ran out of New York.
Yeah, she been trying to put him on blast. She been trying
She
to tell
got ran out of New York.
Yeah.
She got ran out of New York back in the 90s.
Yep. She been trying. Yep.
And-
She used
But
to
I
be
mean,
on
but
Hot
she-
97.
She had her own website where she would tell
Right.
you what she got, and you go to her
Yep.
website and see it. This was before YouTube, she's the reason why a lot of people do trending topics. So
Mhm.
let's you got to give Wendy her flowers.
That's
Said
fact.
But
how
yeah,
it was
she-
about him.
She done got ran out of New York when she couldn't come back for a while.
And Wendy, the thing about Wendy though, she would get the tea, but her tea 90% of the time was legit.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't just pulling shit out of her ass like
Right.
Tasha K. She
Mhm.
had legit stuff.
Yeah, but nobody
Legit.
wanted to believe her. They felt like
Well,
they just kind of named her like the gossip queen, like she just like you said, pulling out of
Right.
her butt.
Right,
You know?
right. Yeah. I mean, look, like you said about Burke, you got to have the receipts, baby, or else they're gonna drive you crazy. Receipts, baby, or they're gonna drive you crazy. That's the only thing you can do. And ladies and gentlemen, all you can do is subscribe to these wonderful ladies. We'll see what they got going on their channels before we get out of here. You won't see Lamont Tyson again till Monday because I have 2 children that are under the age of 3 years old. And I need a break. So, Moochie, we'll go with you first. What do you have going on in your channel that the people, man, how this Negro get back
Right.
on?
That's what I'm looking at. Like, yo, tell us
Yeah.
Damn, making up all these wasting
Yes.
YouTube airspace. Go and got another account.
Wow.
Boy. Go ahead, Moochie. What's going on your channel?
Well, guys, if you haven't checked it out, I've left my thoughts about this episode. I have a little quick thought thing, a quick thought video. We also did the Jacksons' American Dream the other night. We will be covering Raising Canaan on Monday at 9. And I got a couple of theory videos and trailer breakdowns coming through. So keep y'all notifications on and holla at your girl.
Damn.
All righty. Ms. K, what is going on with you?
Tomorrow, first I did my live last night. Please check it out. It's the recap for Raising Canaan. And tomorrow we're having our regularly scheduled live, which is discussing Raising Kanan again, but the least favorite moments with the panel, favorite moments and scratching my head moments. So that's going to be at 8:05. Please come through. Thank you very much. And, keep the notification bells turns on. I finished covering all of Get Gotti episodes 1 through 3, so you could go check that out as well. I'm gonna create a little playlist for that, so that I can just kind of like binge watch it if you want. And that's that.
And Lex the Targaryen, the songbird of this channel, what do you have going on, and where can people hear your golden pipes?
After today's show, that just sounds so bad, but anywhere streaming is.
You can't keep blaming it on me, okay? You can't keep blaming
that
it on
was
me.
you. It's streamable everywhere. Music always same thing. Instagram, you guys can hit me up. YouTube, all that good stuff. But just as some good news, we'll possibly touch on it next week, cousin. The official teaser for House of the Dragon is out. The official first teaser. So
and the poster 2020 summer 2024.
The poster too.
Everybody look forward. And it's just so funny. Like, we're just going to keep bringing it up every episode. This guy up here, right there, is just so, because his little Godzilla is here. But as soon as the season starts, he's going to want to go back to his Valerian ancestry.
And he's going to have the white hair.
Mark waiting the whole time. That's what he going to act like.
Exactly. That's why I can't do it. Going with the flow. He a King's Landing head.
But you know that the houses interbreed. You know he got some Lannister in his blood.
I was just gonna say that he's like one of the Lannisters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting out of here. On that note, we're getting out of here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Get yourself that life gain. There is no Lannister in this blood. I don't touch my sisters. Okay. And until that next sexy as hell video, we're out. And I am watching the House of Dragons, and we'll be reviewing it. And I don't care what they got to say.
And he'll be wearing a white wig.
Okay.
And I'll be wearing a white wig, looking black.
With the butter knife.
Tricep.
Good job. See,